Hi, crafty friends. So here it is. If I don't do it now, it's just not gonna happen because this is just one of those videos where there's not really ever a good time. But welcome to my crafty space. That's the door. Excuse me. I did shut it. Just because hubby's sleeping. So this is right when you walk in, you see my tower here. Just different paper lines and projects. Let's see. This one is Seuss things. Does that surprise you? More Seuss things from my time at the daycare. A lot of that is dog paper. Pardon the floor. We are in need of a vacuum. This is 8.5 by 11 paper in file folders. And there's a few other things in there. Below that is just a bunch of random craft supplies with my broken drawer. The file cabinet is like craft supplies for when the kids come over. Then above it I have a 12 by 12 hanging file that used to hold paper. No longer holds paper. It holds stickers and thickers, and I don't really like the way it's organized right now. So yeah. Let's go back up. This is like watercolor. There's some markers in here. This is a watercolor journal I'm trying to work in this year just to play with. There's paints back there. So there's some other watercolory stuff in there. Up here, this is projects I've made. This is cards people have made for me. In here, I have different, like, folios and things that I can make. Kits and stuff. I need to put my, Happy Scrappy box in here, the card one. Some magazines, some cute little ditties there on the shelf. I always have random stuff on my shelf. This is all crayons, markers, color pencils, Crayola, and a Minion. I do have some other coloring and writing things in here. All right, we have our lovely lamp here that hangs with my lanyards and my pins. Behind that, we have the man, the myth, the legend, the best alien out there, Marvin the Martian. Behind that, I have cards that are already made, clear blocks. Behind that is, what is that? Cleaners, like stamp cleaners, you know. And then in this striped bin, I have pastes and other tools in there and sprays. This is the, sorry, let's get here through the lamp. Just different like brads and dabbers and a little bit of twine. There's more twine right here. This jar, it's not a jar, it's a bowl. I got it in college. It was handmade. It is one of my favorite things that I own. This is all adhesive, all different types of adhesive. My rulers right here. Paper, 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 paper. And then on the next shelf, we have smaller paper. And then we have flare. And then that one is like gems and things. Down here we have more paper, paper, paper. Even some. Because I get the whole, like, collection of a lot of things. That's what this is. It's a Simple Stories line. So, and that does happen too with like, this one right here is the Vicky Bouton wrapped in ribbons. Okay. Pardon my cereal bowl. I left it on the table. And my mini cups. I always have cups. By the calendar, 229 days until the crop. My desk. Guess I can back up a little bit. Give you a view. Oh, the fan fell over. My apologies. So, the trash can is under the desk. That's my working space that you usually see in the videos there. Back there is my switch. my cups with like tools, and behind it I have like pens, and I even have a brush in there. Down here, this is my scrap paper. I love it, having it very handy right next to me. Some other tools that I use occasionally. A bag that I just emptied out from my live that I probably will fill back up. Down there by the paper towels, usually where I keep my trimmer when it's not on my desk. Okay, let's go up to the top. We got a spider there. If you know, you know. Those are, this lovely little crate with legs was 3D printed at my work. I love that we have that, and we can use that as patrons. And inside it is fidgets. Some more of my Funko Pops. One is the Little Prince, one is Belle. The Belle that's from Once Upon a Time. Back to the crafty stuff. So this shelf looks a bit messy, but we have Thinlits. We have the heat embossing. Cards that can be embellished and stuff, like the Vicky Booten cards. This savings challenge is to come later to get myself ready for the crop. The in-person crop, my embossing folders. This is just a few random things I have stacked up. There's my Happy Scrappy bag. One of these is a book that I finished. The other one is a book that I'm working on that you've seen some pages in my live. This is another kind of stencil that I have to do sometime. That's our sponsor child. Over here, these are all stencils. One package is every other company, and one package is Vicky Booten. These are all stamps, along with some organizers on top of them. Stamps. Oh, more stamps. These in this gray thing are actually stamps I borrowed. They don't belong to me. Oh, stamps. Oh, stamps. Yep. There's my little organizer section. I usually keep my big binder here. It's on the table. Oh, more stamps. And then some more binders with information. I do have some more storage containers there. They just don't fit on my tower. And on top of those is projects that will be coming later. If you know, you know, there with my spider friend. Don't mind my vitamins. Movies I get from the library. In the file cabinet there, I have like special things and like scrap paper. Just, you know, some organized files there. Okay. Up here we have my Cricut, a few other decoration pieces. I do have some stamps that I just think are really fun. This is probably one of my favorite cards I've ever gotten in the whole wide world. There's my other table that I use. It's not usually covered with binders, but it currently is. Behind it, you will see my Big Shot. And it's dusty. Our house is really dusty. There's the tools for the Big Shot, and then some of my other trimmers and cutters. Let's go down below. Back here, this is for like jewelry, and I have some stuff to make bookmarks and things, keychains, whatever. There's a diamond dot there. There's wax melts, some other Vicky Booten, the gel prints. There's my washi tape. This is in a little bit of a transition. These two things used to be on a bookshelf, but I took them down to make more room for my paper. They're going to get wall mounts, special wall mounts. One has ink. The one behind it has some punches. So they're very heavy and get special wall mounts. All right. And then over here, we have a cart. And the top is all Seuss stuff, photos, my duster. The Vicky Booten albums are on the second shelf. The third shelf is just, I don't know what's down there. And then one of my Seuss albums, the one that you currently see me working on in some of my lives. I do have my art on the walls. My window, there is a little bit more of the art on the other side. Some of these you might have seen in lives. Sorry about all the shadows and the glare. And then that's my closet. That's a whole nother ballgame. So yeah. Then I have this little shelf back here. This lovely picture that my brother and his family made me for my 40th birthday. This has a little bit more punches in it. The ones that wouldn't really fit in the other holder. And then this is a really fun part of my room. I really like this. So these are pencils that like are usable. These are my pencil collection. Let me move the Cricut markers. So there's 2 of them. Pencils. Yes, I've collected these just about all my life. I used to have a lot more. These are like Sharpie markers and stuff. Other, you know, writing utensils. And then these are watercolor pencils. I try to keep special jars. Like, I think this was from my cousin's wedding, maybe. I'm not sure. Some highlighters back there. Some other pens from another wedding there. Oh, wrong shelf. This is some other pens. Another fun jar. That mug has like erasers and stuff in it. What's behind the A? Oh, more pens. I'm in a little bit of transition right now. And then, in the big tub, there's more pencils. And then the smaller 2 jars right here are pens. These are not pens, they're flowers I made at the library out of books. But the rest of that in there is pens. And then in the tub is pencils. I think that's about it. I'll try to do like a slow, my room is small and it's with the door shut. Watching Wicked. So, thank you all for joining me for my crafty space haul. I'd love to see some of yours, if any of you do that kind of thing, and I will see you next time.